What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Oshi no Ko, episode 10? Yeah, 10. Last time, it was more of an episode that was focused on, I would say, Kana, well, Bikomachi, I guess, and, I don't know, I mean, kind of focusing more on, like, how, oh my god, sorry, I'm getting a cramp. It's hard to think. I'm sorry. Hang on. So, sorry. Kinda. Yeah. So she's kind of, insecure right now. Uh, for multiple reasons, not just because of the whole thing with Aqua, but because I think that just kind of reminded her that she's just of like the negative, I was gonna say feedback, but I guess, yeah, that works. Negative feedback she's received um, from just people online, just negative comments and things, kind of calling her washed up, blah blah blah, stuff like that, and how that's kind of eaten away at her. And then now I would say Aqua's thing adds to it as well, because maybe she had felt kind of inadequate in the business kind of like side of things and her career, but I think now also in like the romantic side of things, she's feeling like, because she has a crush on Aqua, and it seems like it's not reciprocated. Although I know she doesn't know that the relationship between him and Akane is like fabricated. Um, but yeah, it's just kind of she's feeling really down on herself right now, and it's just really relatable. Um, but then at the end, it was really cute that, like, you know, she did go to karaoke and she did get a good score, and I think that was like her way of, like, that was like her self help. You know what I mean? Like, she was making herself feel better. Like, she knows she's a good singer, but then at the same time, like, maybe you doubt it, especially in the place that she's in mentally right now, where she's just like really, like I said, being really down on herself, that like maybe it's like deep down you're good at singing, but like when you're in that space it's kind of hard to believe it, if you know what I mean. So, or maybe she just didn't, some people can't, like, they feel uncomfortable complimenting themselves, so maybe it was more like that than anything, and she's just like, yeah, I mean, I know I'm good, but like I'm not gonna say that. But anyway, okay. I wonder what this episode's gonna be about. But yeah, let's jump into it. Rightfully so, I agree. They're practicing interviews. Did it really need to be on? Yeah. Yeah, but you're like the best fit for it. Okay. It was good. What? No, but you were great. You are. I don't understand this. Why? Why? For your song? Oh. Hey, just because it didn't sell doesn't mean you don't have talent. Oh. What is it that you feel like you won't meet their standards? Is it that you feel like you can't fill the shoes, like you won't be able to fulfill your role as well as you feel that you should, or mm, she's got like no confidence in herself. Like you know that you're good, but maybe you just think you're. I mean, the freaking machine told you so, but she's like that's a machine. Would a person, would the rest of the world agree with that? You know, it's like maybe I think I'm good, but will the rest of the world think I'm good? Because according to my sales, they don't. But that has nothing to do with your talent. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. Do you know how many idol groups there are out there that are like have this amazing talent? But I mean, it's not all you. Like your company has a lot to do with it as well. Like, are they promoting you as much as they should, as well as they should? I mean, it's also about like connections. Like if you're tied to a company like I don't know, Hybe, let's just say for example, like BTS, there's gonna be more eyes on that company. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know. I think it's a lot in the way you promote as well. But don't think that just because it didn't sell that it's all your fault. Okay, sure, fine. You were off key in the beginning, but you got better, right? And you got a 97. Fuck. I mean, I heard the song too. You were great. I would buy that song. I'd buy it, girl. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like you're taking a lot of that on to yourself when it's not all your fault. I mean, there's a number of things that factor into why it may not have sold, you know? Like, I hate that she's trying, like, it's nice that she's trying to take responsibility for the company and the staff and, like, all that, but it's like, but you're being way too hard on yourself. Way, 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 way too hard on yourself, and you don't deserve it. You're being so mean to yourself. Stop it. Do you see how bad we are? And you'll see why we need you to be the center. And she agreed to be the center. Okay. You gave in. Damn. She's scared of being rejected again. It's some weird defense mechanism. I think you're scared to be vulnerable. Because when she is, or maybe when she has been, like, she's been rejected. That's what she said previously in the show, too. It's like, who just walked in? Aqua? Don't be yourself. Be someone else, because when you show your true self, that's when you really get hurt. Like, if you're just playing a character and people don't like the character, it's like, well, it's not that they don't like you, it's just that they don't like the character you're portraying, or so you don't have to take it personally, right? But what if you show your true self and people don't like you and they hate you, and it's like, it's scary. No one wants to be rejected. It's a shitty feeling. I get it. I don't know if I'm right here. My analysis could be completely wrong. Nope. Okay, great. This fucking Burberry bitch. Alright. You got a long way to go? Oh, that's true. Yeah, 100%. Because you gotta be able to sing a lot of songs in a row. And the choreo. Singing and doing choreo at the same time is not easy. Yep. You gotta smile. You can't show them how tired you are. Yeah. But do they really mean it?
私の何を知ってるんですか？走り込みと発声欠かさない努力家、口の悪さがコンプレックス。自分が評価されるより作品全体が評価される方が嬉しい。実はピーマンが大嫌い。私のことめちゃくちゃ嬉しい。てか、やば、ピエヨンちょっと好きになっちゃった。もしかして私のファンなんですか？そうだよ。
Oh,
嘘。
cool.
いたんだ。今の私にファン。
See, someone likes the real her and she's happy. I agree. I 100% agree.
あれ、普通に話してて楽しいよ。珍しいこともあるもんだ。この人、本当に好きになれそうな気がする。もうアクアなんてポイして、こっち好き。
You don't even know what he looks like.
僕言ってるし、正直あるよね。
I guess looks don't matter, but like, okay, let's be honest. You have to be attracted to them at least a little bit. Come on now.
イメージだったけど、意外と実物はスラッとしてるっていうか、背格好なんてアクタンと同じじゃん。お兄ちゃんがあんなアヒル声出してたらいいし。
Oh, don't fuck around. Is Aqua in that suit? I know Aqua's not the real guy, but like, I remember we saw this guy acting before, bro. Not acting. Well, I don't know why I said that. Acting, because I'm thinking of Aqua, that's why. Oh, sorry. We saw this guy when he did the workout thing. He ain't slim. Fuck you talking about? What are you talking about? Aqua's in there. He's doing that voice, and he's been following her closely. Ah, Aqua. Girl, you like him. Were you just telling her what she wanted to hear? You don't actually believe any of that, do you? That kind of sucks. He doesn't feel that way about the bell peppers and the other chrysanthemums or something. Oh man, are you doing this to make her feel better, or are you doing this because you need her to be the center? I don't know what your motivations are. And now I'm starting to feel like not as good about this, because let's face it, Aqua's not a great person. He's an okay person. Lots of things that he does, they're not motivated by helping people, they're motivated by him and his ulterior motives and trying to get answers and all of that. And it's like, if someone gets hurt, it's unfortunate, but it's kind of like, hey, for him, sacrifices have to be made to achieve his goals. So it's like, I don't know how I feel about it. I have to see why he did this.
いよいよ明日は本番。どうでしょう、彼女たち。だいぶ良くなったんじゃないかな。ルビーちゃんのダンスはもともと仕上がってるし、メムチョは器用に回り見ながら立ち回れて。
Maybe that really was the duck guy, and he was feeding him information. Oh my god, it really is Aqua there.
頼ってくれるのは嬉しいよ。だけどちょっとショックだな。君が僕になりすましても、でもこれやる必要あった？
Why did you do all this?
僕になりすまさなくても、僕が何言ってもきっと反発されるので、ピエヨンさんの言葉なら素直に聞き入れてくれると思いますから。君の言葉でもちゃんと聞いてくれると思うけどね。
アイドル好きになったことないなんて先輩人生損してる。別に損でいいわよ。でね、そん時ある人に出会って。ある人？うん、初恋の人。あら、甘酸っぱい。その人に言われたの。
Oh, her doctor.
もし私がアイドルになったらして。
Bro, all these women falling in love with him.
時からずっとアイドルになることを夢。
My god, I can smell my sister's heat protectant spray. It's strong. It smells like cupcakes. Holy fuck. I totally missed what she said at the end. If I make it big, something. Maybe he'll be my fan. You think he's still alive? He's not. Well, kind of, I guess. He did reincarnate.
あんたには押してくれる人がいてくれて、私にはそんな人いない。
Well, you're not giving them a chance. Well, you are now when you go out on stage.
ピエヨンのマスク。かたくなに取らないから気になってたのよね。あのマスクの下はどんな面してるのか。
Oh girl, oh girl. She's like, fuck, I'm still in love with the same dude. He's been doing all this for me.
ピエヨンの中身が悪は。でもあいつあんなにマッチョじゃないし。入れ替わり？なんで？私が真面目にレッスンするように優しくしてくれたのも嘘？
I know, that's what I'd be wondering. Like, is he doing it for you or so you don't fuck up his sister's group? You know, it's like, I wouldn't, it would be hard to not think like that.
私の肩にはいろんな人の仕事が乗っかってる。
You're overwhelming yourself. Don't do that. Stop putting all the pressure on yourself and all the weight of the world on your shoulders. Stop it. Yes, girl. Tell yourself that. It's so much harder to actually get yourself to, like, not do that, though.
期待に応えられなかったタレントの苦しさはなかなか言葉にできない。
まあ一旦ここまでで時期を見計らって次のリリースを。
何か仕事はありませんか？私何でも。
うちも子役事務所だからね。かなちゃんの年齢の仕事は割とね。普通の事務所なら仕事もあるだろうけど。
Damn.
戻ろうかと思うんだけど、カナは一人でも大丈夫でしょ？大丈夫に決まってるでしょ？
I don't know.
ママもゆっくり休んできなよ。私はもういらない。
Really? She's a kid and you thought, oh, you'll be fine on your own.
ファンなんていないから。いつからだろう。ネットの書き込みみたいなことを自虐で口にし始めたのは。調子できた。
Ah, so you're not the only one. Till it's time to go on stage. She's scared. Come on now, why don't you be honest? Oh.
めちゃくちゃ冷たい。先輩だって緊張してるんでしょ？バカじゃないの？あんたなんかに心配されるほど落ちぶれてないわよ。臆病な子犬ほどよく吠えるんだよな。大丈夫だよ。私たちは一人じゃないんだから。
You're not doing it alone anymore.
それがダメなの？あんたたちのせいなの？
Because they're relying on you. It doesn't mean the rejection hurts any less every time it happens. See, she's admitting it still hurts. That's so selfless of her, though. That's so sweet. Like, she's like, she knows how much it hurts to be rejected. When it, like, especially when this is your dream, you know? And to just have it crushed over and over and over again, you know? It sucks. She doesn't want them to go through it. But in that sense, I was still right. She's still scared to, to go through it. But not just for herself, for them as well. She's so sweet.
どんだけ自分の芸歴を評価してるかわからないけど、私にとって先輩はただの小娘だから。可愛くて努力家な、どこにでもいるただの新人アイドル。こけて当たり前。楽しく挑もうよ。
Aw, way to make the, like, take the pressure off, Ruby. That was sweet. That was like the perfect thing to say. Let's just have fun. Fuck it. You can't show them how nervous you are. They're gonna enjoy it a lot more if you seem like you're enjoying it, you know? Do we get to see them perform or no? I don't think so. This is the ending music. Okay, so Kana. Man, why does it seem like it's her show lately? What's going on here? Yeah. I think I don't know. I don't know what to add other than really what I've already said. But I do just find her character extremely relatable. Like I just feel she just feels like a normal person. I just feel like they get across like these idols, these actors, all of this. Like they're still real people at the end of the day. They struggle with real things, you know. No one likes to be rejected, but especially on the scale that you're being rejected here, you know, like putting yourself out there is scary in any capacity, right? But like especially here, right? She just keeps putting herself through it and just thinking of not only herself but her teammates. It's just like, man, like she's the sweetest. She's so cute. Oh my god, she's so endearing. And I think that we forget that sometimes. That just because they're celebrities doesn't mean that they don't feel the same things that we feel, and they have to still go to auditions. They don't make every single audition they go to. A lot of times they're told no. You know? I mean, unless they become like this A-list actor, then they're not gonna tell them no because they want the big name, right? But that doesn't necessarily make the movie. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like how this show really humanizes these people in these positions of um oh, I was gonna say power, but there is some power that comes with the fame, the exposure that you get in these positions that they're in. But yeah, just like being so exposed all the time, you know, like it's it's hard and it's scary. Um and I feel like yeah, the show does a great job of making people like okay, don't put them on a pedestal. Also, don't rip them to shreds. Trying to like understand the how tough it is to be in this industry, you know, like the insane pressure. How kind of how do I want to put this like um cutthroat it is, you know? I mean, because it is. Just everything that people in this industry go to, the entertainment industry, whether that be as a singer, an actor, or any entertainer of any sort, right? Um, I don't know. It's just I appreciate it. You know, and there are things that I'm learning. I don't mean to come off like I know everything, you know, because I don't. I'm not an. I mean, I understand a little bit being a YouTuber, but like not to the degree that they are going through it. You know, I'm not famous. I have like 60,000 subs, 61 actually. Um, woo woo. Celebrate the small wins. But yeah, so I don't know. What else happened in this episode that I want to comment on? Her calling herself out for her uh, like negative self-talk. She put it a different way. She used a different term, but like, yeah. Why am I being like so self-deprecating and negative? Like, I need to stop. Everyone else out there in the world, you can count on them for that. Don't do it to yourself. You don't need to do that to yourself. Okay? Don't. You're the one person you can 100% control. Okay? You control how you talk to yourself, how you treat yourself. So, don't. Don't do that to yourself. You don't deserve it either. Like, she's so hard on herself. Is it your fault that the album failed? Did you try your best? Yes. You gave it 150%. Okay, I'm not even gonna say 110%. Double it, bitch. 200%. Like, she gave her all. And if it didn't sell, it didn't sell. It's not all your fault. Like I said, there's so many different things that go into why maybe your album didn't sell, or why maybe it wasn't well received, or well, maybe not a lot of people knew about it. You know, that's the thing. Like, did they promote it enough? I don't know. Maybe they didn't. So I don't know. But then Aqua like doing his best to make her feel better. I want to believe he did that because he cares about her and not just because you know, it's his sister's idol group and he wants it to succeed and he doesn't really give a fuck, like, who you are and what you need and what. But he doesn't, I do feel like he cares about Kana because he's like, he made that comment last week where he's like, hey, like, yeah, I know it's me and all, but, like, I'm still a person and I can only take so much, you know, like, until it actually, like, starts to hurt. Like, he's like, I'm trying to, like, not let it get to me, but, like, I do care about you. It would suck coming from anyone, I think, but some people I think are better at, like, saying, kind of like, fuck you, like, I don't really give a shit what you're saying to me right now, like, do I even know you? No, goodbye. But I think when it's coming from someone you know and someone you care about, it does hurt more, because, like, she's, like, the theme of this episode, a lot of it was, like, she's scared of being rejected while being herself. Like I said this earlier in the episode, like, when you're being, when you're putting on an act, right, you're, like, you're playing someone else, another character. If people don't like that character, you don't need to take that personally because it's not you. But when you're being vulnerable and you're being yourself, you're putting yourself out there, laid bare for people to tear to shreds if they want to, and some people want to just because they're assholes. It's scary because now it's personal, and again, like, it's harder for some people to just tune that out or, like, try to only take the constructive criticism and not the unconstructive criticism. And so, yeah, I get it being scary, but, like, hey, I like what Aqua said. She's like, stop, just stop. You're overthinking it. You're spiraling right now. You're looping right now. No, let's just go out there. Again, you don't need to do it by yourself, and I know that to you that makes it worse because of the way you're thinking about it, the way you're choosing to think about it, because now you're the type of person that puts all the weight of everyone's fate on your shoulders, which she shouldn't do. But it's also admirable because I like that she's trying to take responsibility for the people that, like, I don't want to say she's responsible for them entirely, but, like, they're all responsible for each other somewhat because of the relationship that they have. Like, you all depend on each other, right? So, but she's like, you don't have to do it alone, though. Like, you're not being rejected alone up there. You're like, we're gonna go through this together, and we're gonna have each other's back. So let's just go out there and have fun. Okay? That's why we're doing this, because we like this, we love this, so let's just go enjoy it, you know? And again, I think that, like, as if I were a judge, like, that's the group that would, like, probably, I'd be drawn to more if I see you out there, like, genuinely enjoying yourself. Because for me, when I watch, like, competition shows and I can see that the person is struggling and they're nervous, like, now I'm not so much focused on, like, your jokes, and I'm more focused on, like, oh my god, I feel bad for them. Oh god, they're so nervous. Like, I can't get that out of my head. That happened to me recently when I went to a comedy show, and like, the guy up there was so nervous, and I just wanted to be like, oh my god, you're doing great. Like, I made sure to laugh when, like, I felt like no one else was laughing, because I'm just like, he needs this. Like, he's clearly putting himself out there maybe for the first time, and I know how scary that is, you know? Like, I just felt bad, but then I'm like, I'm not really focused on your jokes, and I'm more focused on, like, how nervous you are, and me, you know, I feel like I'm a pretty empathetic person, so, like, I'm feeling what he's feeling then, and it's just like, I don't know, anyway, but, like, yeah, so I do think that if you just go out there and just enjoy it, not only is it better for you, but also I think that you'll be better received by the judges. Like, your happiness, your maybe carefree kind of vibe. I don't mean that in a bad way, in, like, a good way. Like I said, you're just enjoying it. Like, I feel like that's gonna rub off on the judges in, like, in a good way, because now there's just such this positive aura surrounding your performance. You know what I mean? Good vibes. But yeah, anyway, I need to wrap it up because I have to get ready for my brother's birthday dinner soon. So this will definitely be up on Patreon before. Don't know about YouTube, so we'll see. Anyway, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so please check that out and sign up to support the channel. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I will catch you in the next reaction.